constructor is a method or blocker? Method. So what is the difference between block and method? Block is executed automatically without calling, but method is executed on method call, right? And who is having highest priority, block or method? Blocks will have highest priority in execution than methods. Instance blocks will have highest priority in execution than instance methods. Static blocks will have highest priority in execution than static blocks. That's the information available with you here. After that, we started constructor. Constructor is a method having the same name of the class and executed while object creation process, because the constructor call is available in object creation syntax attached with new keyword. I made a statement yesterday or not now. While declaring constructor, we must not use return type because the constructor will have class return type. The statement. While declaring constructor, we must not use return type because the constructor will have class return type. Structure, class name, parameter list followed by method body. Then constructors based on parameters are categorized into two types: constructors without parameters and constructors with parameters. The constructors which are declared without parameters are known as zero parameter constructors or constructors without parameters. To demonstrate that, yesterday I took one program. Demo constructor 1. I took it. So this is one constructor without parameter. This is one method without parameter. So I'm calling it as method call. The same way I had what now? Constructor call. Hope you understood that yesterday, the concept anyway. So based on that, few questions I written anyway. What is the difference between constructor and instance block? Then I said, constructor is, before that, what is the difference between constructor and instance method? Constructor is executed while object creation. When the object creation is going on, constructor is executed. After object creation has been completed, then instance method is called for execution. So we call it as constructor executed while object creation, instance method executed after object creation. If anybody asks what is the difference between instance block and constructor, both are executed while object creation process, but instance block will have highest priority in execution than constructor because constructor comes under method category. What is the difference between static block and constructor? Static block is executed only once when the class is used for the first time, but constructor is executed only once while object creation process. That you have to read it. Then one default constructor is there. The constructor without parameters, which is added by the compiler at compilation stage. We call it as what now? Default constructor. Default constructor is with parameter, without parameter. Without parameter added by the compiler at compilation stage. In what situation default constructor is added? When the compiler at compilation stage finds any class declared without constructors, then default constructor is added. The points till yesterday. Can I go forward now? Right, okay. Today start with constructors with parameters. The constructors which are declared with parameters, the constructors which are declared with parameters are known as, the constructors which are declared with parameters are known as parameterized. The constructors which are declared with parameters are known as parameterized constructors, or you can say constructors. Constructors with parameters. The constructors which are declared with parameters are known as parameterized constructors or constructors with parameters. One example here. We are demonstrating one example here. Now look here, all of you. Demo con 2, I took it. Here I am taking one constructor. C test 2 int x, I will take it. Now this is constructor with parameter. I'll take one method, void display int y. For comparison, I'm taking. Okay, right. Now this is instance method with parameter. Yes or no? With parameter. Now here system dot out dot println. Here I am printing from C test 2, that is X value I am printing. Now system dot out dot println, the value X is equal to plus X. Now system dot out dot println, here we had display of y. Now system dot out dot println, I can say the value of y, means the value y is equal to plus y. So I took one constructor, I took one instance method. For comparison, I took it. Okay, right. Now this is constructor call. I had ob1 dot display. So this is one method call. I am reading the values here. Import java dot util dot scanner. I am reading, yesterday only concept I took it. What is constructor? Today I am reading some values and giving. Because somewhere I must apply the constructor and come. No, I must apply somewhere. Okay, right. So now I am reading the data anyway. So I am taking one scanner class to you. Take one scanner. Scanner S is equal to new scanner of system dot in. Okay, right. System dot out dot println enter the value of x. Enter the value x. Now int x is equal to s dot next int. Now system dot out dot print ln here. Enter the value of y. I want to print it. So into y is equal to s dot next int. Now I must pass x to the constructor. I must pass y to the display method. Yes or no? Right. I must give x to the constructor, y to the display method. So give x to the constructor, give y to the display method. So I am passing parameter to one constructor. I am passing one parameter to instance method. Observe or not now? I passed x here. And I passed what now? Y here. While constructor call, I am passing a parameter. While method call, I am passing a parameter. All of you observe this? Right. Okay. Let me run this once. So whenever I want to run this, go for our folder, demo 133. Right. Java C demo con2 dot java. Now enter the value x, enter the value y. The answer is coming or not now? So I can pass parameter to method. I can pass parameter to constructor. As if like methods, you can pass parameter to constructors also. We call it as demo con2 dot java, and this is the output we had. Right. Yesterday we are busy in understanding the concept. Right. Okay. Today I'll draw one small diagram today. Y diagram means already you understood already. While method, while object creation, constructor is executing. Anyway, you understood the concept. In the diagrammatical flow, I'll show for 10 minutes because that concept is needed for me. Okay, right. Now, I written one program, answer is coming. So, execution flow of above program. Because by planned only I'll go generally. I drawn one diagram to represent variables. You had two diagrams to represent variables. You had one method, I think, to represent M1, M2. One diagram I'll draw it. After that, parameter passing and return type. I'll draw two diagrams available in your book. So based on variables and methods demonstration, you will have 3 or 4 diagrams will be there in your book. Material, nothing but. Then I drawn 2 diagrams on the instance block and static block. In the constructor chapter, I must draw one diagram to show the behavior of a constructor. Already you understood 90%, you got the clarity by yesterday only. Constructor call is available in the object creation syntax, output is coming out. But even then, diagrammatically, we are going to represent how the constructor is coming out. Clear everyone? Right. For this, how many class files will come out of this program now? Sir, 2 class files will come. One is ctest2 dot class file. One more is demo con2 dot class file. This is one main class. Now, we are drawing one diagram for you. Right. Can I draw directly method area, heap area, Java stack area directly? Right. Okay. So I will draw that blocks directly. So method area where classes are loaded. Heap area where objects are created. Java stack area where methods are executed. So generally, we highlight these three areas. Method area, heap area, and Java stack area. The first class loaded is main class. So the main class will be loaded here. The main class is nothing but demo con2. This is one class. Main class is having only one method, that is public static void main available here. Public static void main available here. So that main method is copied here for execution. The main method is copied here for execution. So main method came here. When the main method came here now, scanner. We are not drawing the diagram for scanner. Yes or no? Right. Imaginate one object available. You should imagine it. One scanner anyway. So scanner S is equal to 0x11. One object available. Through that object, the data is coming into our program. Now, X and Y, these two are local variables, instance variables. Local instance. Somebody said instance or what? X and Y are local variables. Local variables. Memory in method frame. Memory in the method frame, local variables. So X and Y, I am reading the data. X value and Y value. So X value, I am reading the data. Some 121, I am reading the data. Y value, I am reading the data. Like this. X and Y are the local variables to main. Clear everyone? Right. Okay. Now I am creating the object. C test OB1 is equal to new C test 2. Anyway, C test 2 OB1 is equal to new C test 2. I am passing X as a parameter. Yes or no? Na? Right. Okay. Now, how the order will be there now? How the order will be there means, so C test 2 OB1 is equal to C test 2 X. Now, new operator is executed first, actually. That among that decoding, new operator will come first again. So, new operator means one reference. Okay, right? So, new operator, one reference. New operator, one reference. So 0x sum 2. New operator will create one reference. Clear everyone? Right. So after new operator reference created, in that reference one storage should come actually to hold non-static components. A theory. Now after new operator created that object reference, now the new operator, nothing but after new operator completed, execution control will go to method area and check C test 2 available or not. C test 2 is not available. Then C test 2 is loaded. So C test 2 is loaded. Sir, C test 2 came and loaded here. C test 2 came and loaded here. This is one class. In that C test 2, what is available now? one constructor is there, one instance method is there. So one constructor is there here now. C test2 of X, one constructor, one method now. Display of Y. Both are non-static only. Both are non-static. For them, memory not available here. All of you understood now? Even constructor also memory not there. So it's a non-static only, no, because static keyword not there, no. Anyway, yesterday not used any static keyword, today also static keyword not there. It is a non-static only if the static keyword is not there. Now, once loading has been completed, now here one storage will be there. In that storage, the memory should come. Yes or no? For non-static components, memory should come. So here one constructor is there. The constructor will come out. Who will come out now? Constructor will come out now. When the constructor came out here, the constructor will get some memory here. We draw like this. The constructor will get some memory here. The constructor will get some memory here. Constructor will get some memory here. Understood now? The constructor got the memory in that object because instance no, some memory will come. Clear everyone this statement? Right. But constructor, why you are waiting here? Don't wait there. Because for you, constructor call is available for you. Go out. For you, constructor call is there for you. Here already call is available or not now? For you, call is there. Why you are waiting there? Go. For you, already call is there for you. Method call, constructor call. Why you are waiting there? When the constructor came out and got the memory, it will go for execution. That only concept. It will come out for the execution directly here. Now constructor came out for execution. Constructor came out for the execution. Now that constructor will come out for execution. One only, not two, it is a one. All of you understood this point now? Because constructor call is available, you must come out. So constructor came out. When the constructor came out here, 1 minute. Constructor is with parameter, no? Right. So C test int X. C test 2 int X. Let me save it. If not possible. 1 minute. Like this. Constructors. Right, look here. Now constructor came out now with the number 1. So constructor is a method. It needs a parameter X or not now. So it takes the parameter from here. X pass as parameter here. X pass as parameter here. That X here passing as parameter here. I am passing X value. The X value will come here. Venkatesh sir, core Java trainer, advanced Java trainer, drawing trainer. So what is that? Drawing trainer also. Right. Right. Look here. Now X is coming or not now, right? Like this. Now here, that int X, what I declared here, this is int X is there, no? Here, int X, what I declared here, int X. Now this is local variable or instance variable? Int X is local variable. Yes or no? Na? Still sound not coming and any confusion is there? because tomorrow week will be ended. Next week, some more level will come. Right? So you must read and clarify. Don't wait it. Don't wait for one day batting like your engineering college. Last day I'll read it, sir. Not possible. So finish. Variables, methods, blocks, constructors by this Saturday, finish off. Any doubt is there, write on the paper and come to me. Clarify it, finish. Again, we never come back again, not possible. So here, X is a local variable. So X is one local variable. The local variable will get the memory here. X is equal to 121. Sir, here also one X is there also one X is there. Possible. That is separate method, this is separate method. Yes or no? Na? Main is separate and that C test 2 is separate. So, memory is already drawn separately. Names can be same. Formal parameter, actual parameter, names can be same. But the memories are different. So, anyway, system.out.print X. So, the answer will come out. So the answer is coming out. Finally, that answer came out. So X is equal to 121. Answer came out. Now here also method frame is available. Here separate method frame for it. And this is separate method frame. Separate method frames. Now constructor execution completed already. But object creation not ended. Yes or no? Na? Object creation not ended because still we are in the RHS only. We are in the still RHS. Object creation still not ended. That only constructor executed while object creation. Object creation not ended, but constructor execution over. Constructor execution has been completed before ending of your object creation. So after this execution has been completed, this method frame will be destroyed. As if like method frame, constructor frame also destroyed. So what you observe from this diagram now? Sir, object creation still not ended, but constructor execution has been completed. Understood this point or not now? Once the constructor execution completed now, he'll come out. He'll come back. Come back means what? Still that method is waiting, no? Display of Y is still waiting or not now? That method should come out. So continue the process of object creation. In the continuation of your object creation, now the display method come out. Void display method will come out and wait here. So now I'll draw the diagram as to this one. Now this is now after constructor execution already completed, then object creation process is still going on. Now, whatever the address location available here, loaded onto OB1. All of you understood this? All of you got it now, right? So before object creation completed, the constructor execution will be completed. That only concept. That is a diagrammatical form. Okay, right? Now, object creation ended. When the object creation ended, already constructor also ended. Finish. Now, who is waiting in the object now? Display is waiting in the object. Now you call that display method. That only we say instance method is executed after object creation. That's the meaning actually. Now we call that method display here. Now OB1 dot display of Y. I'm passing the parameter or not now? Now you call this method. Now you call this method. So OB1 dot display, I am calling a method. I am calling the method from here. I am calling the method. Now the method is coming out now. The display method is coming out. Constructor execution completed. Now that display method is coming out. Void display of into y. The method came out for execution. The method came out. Now I'll give a number to it as 4. Now the method came out and separate frame is available here now. Separate frame is available here. Now display method needs parameter now. When the display method needs parameter, pass this y as parameter. Pass this y as parameter. To present the diagram, I'm taking a time. Right here. Right. Anyway, you understood, but let me finish up it. Okay. That is passed. I am passing that y as parameter. The y will get the memory here. Y is equal to 131 and printing system.out.println y. Now the output will come out. Now here y is equal to 131. All of you understood this? Right. So we are passing parameter to constructor. We can pass parameter to instance method. What you observed from this diagram is yesterday, I keep on saying yesterday, constructor executed while object creation. Say while object creation meaning is nothing but before object creation is ended, constructor execution will be ended. That's the meaning of while object creation. And we can pass parameter to your constructor while object creation process. Hope you understood, I think. So here I'll paste the diagram note, NOT note. All of you understood the concept? Everyone, right? Okay. One diagram on constructor flow. Anyway, you had 2 diagrams on your block flows. Now, note. We pass parameters. We pass parameters to constructors while object creation process. We pass parameters to constructors while object creation process. Because we pass parameters to constructors while object creation process. While object creation process, because constructor call is available in object creation syntax. I am repeating this point always. We are passing parameters to constructors while object creation because constructor call is available there. We must pass parameter while constructor call only. That's the meaning actually. Hope you understood already. If I want to add this point, I'll add this note. Constructor execution will be completed. Constructor execution will be completed before object creation process. Before object creation process is ended. Constructor execution will be completed before object creation process is ended. Before object creation process is ended, already constructor execution will be completed. So now look here. Sir, if I have multiple constructors, if I have a multiple constructors in the class, what happens? See there. I'll take one class now. Demo con 3, I will take it. Main class. Save the program with main class. Right. I am taking one class. C test 3 I am taking. This is one subclass. Here I am taking one constructor. C test 3 int x I will take it. C test 3 into y comma int z I will take it. Now here system dot out dot print ln. The message is coming from C test 3 of x. Means one parameter is there. Now system dot out dot print ln. The value x. The value x. That is plus x. Now here system dot out dot print ln C test 3 where y comma z is available. Now system dot out dot print ln. So the value y I am printing press y. Now here system dot out dot print ln. The value z is equal to plus z. So I am saving. So two constructors are available now, right? Okay. Now see there, all of you. While object creation, how many constructor calls are there here? While object creation, you can call how many constructors? Only one only, no? Right. You cannot call two constructors like this. Sir, C test 2, comma, C test 3, you cannot call it. You can call how many constructors now? Only one constructor you can call it. The statement star mark IMP. Class holding multiple constructors. Class holding multiple constructors. Class holding multiple constructors. Look here, class in Java can be declared with any number of multiple constructors. Make it. class in Java can be declared with any number of multiple constructors. Class in Java can be declared with any number of multiple constructors without restriction. As a code writer for a restriction under. Right. But look here. While object creation, we can call only one constructor for execution. Yes or no? While object creation, we can call only one constructor for execution. Make a statement. While object creation, all are reading the books. Yes or no? All are reading, no? Right? Yesterday somebody asked me a question, sir, which website I must read the data? Means first read my book and first take my book under your control first. Every point should be under your control, my book. After that, you buy any textbook in the market, whatever you want. Any website you go. First, you should understand my book, no? Difference you're getting on. Frankly, I'm speaking, Andy. Today, 4 p.m. batch, 131 batch, I'm releasing tomorrow. 640 pages I typed in up to now. Tomorrow, last class. 640 pages document came out. Daily live typing only. Daily I'll type it. I typed it. Whether 600 pages student also typed or not, I don't know, but as a trainer, I'll be typing. 642 pages document came in that 131 batch. I increased the levels and came every batch I'll increase it. 642 batches. If we take one spiral banding by tomorrow, 640 pages document will come. First, you take the control over my textbook first. Frankly, I'm speaking, Andy. 600 pages should be under your control. Your document also will come more than that because 17 features I'm adding now for you. Every day I must release one student as an updated version. Then only I will stand in the market. If not, Venkatesh sir will be vanished. One student came into market, he must speak to the market. I am a Venkatesh sir student. I can write 17 feature, he must say. At least among that 100, 1% enough for me. Not all, 1%. If 1%, not in teaching career, immediate feedback will not come. It takes years. One day not possible. Years it takes. The student who learned the concept, he has to go for application. It takes more time to reflect back. That only happens. But we update and come. I'm frankly speaking. Because student asked the question, I'm speaking. First read our books. Today, one Saturday is coming now. Variable, method, block, constructor should be under your control. Right? And I typed some programs to 10 programs, 12 programs. Type all my programs by your own. And run them error-free. Run that with a error-free. Any 1 or 2 assignments are there, incomplete, you try it. Solutions will come. I'll give a solution. Some I'll give immediately. Some I'll postpone and come. But at last, we'll get that assignments to you. Why I'm speaking that point means, today I'm revealing one point to you. Class can hold multiple constructors. The concept starting point or not ending point. Again, the inheritance chapter, we are going to activate the title. For that, I'm writing this title today. This title I'm writing today to activate in the inheritance chapter I'm writing. So already constructor is available. You understood already. Yesterday you understood or not, I don't know because I presented diagram today. The reason on day 2, first I total theoretical I considered yesterday. Constructor is running, block is running, instance block. Some people connected, some people not connected. Today you should connect it. Diagram is there. Constructor came out, executed before object creation process. One information came. Hope the remaining people also connected for the second class today. Sorry, if it is a multiple constructors are there, doubt will come or not now. If the multiple constructors are there also, you can call how many constructors now? Only one constructor. While object creation process. While object creation process, we can call only one constructor, only one constructor for execution, only one constructor for execution. While object creation process, we can call only one constructor for execution. Yes or no? Right. See there. In this program now, sir, I had two constructors here. Whenever you have a two constructors, create object now. See there. C test 3 OB is equal to new C test 3. Here, one constructor call. You are planning to call which constructor, developer should decide it. Right, here two constructors are there now. Which constructor you want to call it now? Sir, I want to call the second constructor, sir. If you want to call second constructor, pass two values. If you want to call second constructor, you must pass how many values now? Two values. If you pass two values, second constructor will come. See there. Now, I am running this program. Demo constructor 3. Sir, we seen, sir, but we not yet said, sir. Right, look here. Look here. Now, here, demo constructor 3. Here. Constructor is coming or not now? So, how many parameters I pass in now? Two parameters. The two parameter related constructor executed automatically or not now? In the diagrammatical form, two constructors will not come. For the object creation, two constructors will not come. Which one will come? Which constructor is having a call, that constructor only will come. Understood this point now? Suppose I called one constructor. So 1 to 1 I am calling. How many parameters I am passing now? Only one parameter I am passing now. Whenever I pass only one parameter, now I call the first constructor. First constructor is coming or not now? All of you understood this point? Right. Okay. Now here, I will not pass any parameter. I am calling one constructor without any parameter. Here constructor available or not available? Constructor without parameter constructor available or not available? Not available. Default constructor will come or will not come? Will come or will not come? Will come, right? Right. How many of you are saying will come? How many are saying will not come? Remaining all none of the above, I know. See there, read the point then. In what situation default constructor is added now? The compiler at compilation stage finds any class declared without constructor, then default constructor will be added. Now the default constructor will come or will not come? Already constructors are there now. Default constructor will come or will not come? Will not come. Constructor, default constructor will not come because already two constructors are available there. All of you can remember now. Sir, what is the proof, sir? We will not believe the trainers because we will take our own decisions always. So, if you cannot believe Venkatesh, sir, run it and show error will come. Error is there or not now? So, compiler is giving error. Where is that constructor? Why you are calling? Compiler, come here. Yesterday you only said no. You will add one default constructor. Compiler says, I said again to you, I'll add constructor when there are no constructors. Already constructors are there, no? I will not add it. Where is the constructor? Is asking. All of you understood this point now, right? Default constructor will come when there are no constructors. If already constructors are there, default constructor will not come. All of you clear this statement? Right. Sir, I want to call two constructors, sir. I want to call the two constructors. What do you have to do now? You have to create two objects or not now? One is object 1 to call a parameter constructor 1, and you can call object 2 parameter constructor 2 parameters. Like this, OB1 call 121 constructor call with one parameter. You can call it. Here, C test 3. OB2 is equal to new C test 3. Here some 12 comma 13. Here constructor call with two parameters here. Constructor call with two parameters. So whenever you want to execute the two constructors, I must make it two object creations now. All of you got this clarity? Right. See there. If I run it now, no error because I am calling two constructors what are available. All of you understood this? A class can be declared with any number of constructors without restrictions, but we can call only one constructor for execution. If you want to call two constructors, create two objects. One object will call one constructor, another object will call another constructor. So demo con 3, I think. .java and output. All of you understood consider flavor? Yes or no? Right. Now, sir, I forgetted all this theory. I forgetted added one return type to constructor. If I declare constructor with return type, what happens? One question is there. Make it FAQ. What is the behavior of constructor? What is the behavior of constructor declared with? What is the behavior of constructor? Behavior of constructor declared with return type. Declared with return type. Sir, unexpectedly I declared with one return type. Sir, what happened? Sir, I want to know. Okay, right, see there. For demo programs, I'm adding and coming, you type them and run it and cross check. Constructors we are going to use in many locations. Okay, right. Now, I am taking once again demo constructor 4. I am taking one main class I am taking. Now class C test 4. This is one subclass. Save with demo constructor 4 dot Java. Now C test 4 system dot out dot println. That is one constructor. Constructor C test 4. Roughly I am keeping one message there. Okay, right. Whenever I want to call this constructor, C test 4 OB is equal to new C test 4. Now run it. This is constructor call anyway. And run it. C test 4. Where is this? Not there. Democon 4. Where is this O? Democon 4. Answer is coming or not now? See there. Now, sir, by mistake, I written void here. I written void here. By mistake, I written void here. Now I am compiling. Error will come or will not come? So here I am compiling. Error not there. I'll call compiler. Compiler is most headache, that is. Come here. I declare one constructor with a return type. Why you are not giving error? Compiler is saying that if we return type, I will take it as a method. I will not take it as constructor. Understood this point now? I am considering it as a method. It is no more constructor. Then I am calling the constructor now. Why error not coming? I only added default constructor. So error not coming. If I run it, answer will not come. Because that is not a constructor, not to answer come out. Constructor means executed while object creation. Now it became a normal method now. Sir, how can I know it is a normal method? Call with object name ob.ctest4. I am calling like a method or not now? I am calling like a method. Whenever I call like a method, answer will come. What is the answer now? If the constructor is declared with a return type, then it is considered as a normal method. Considered as a normal method, and you have to call with the object name. That's the concept or not now? So this is one entire question. Nowhere we use this because against the rules, method cannot start with capital letter no. Account real-time market, but is only for interview purpose. They'll ask it. I forget it. I declared one constructor with a return type. What happens? They'll ask in the interview. You say no compilation error will not come. It is considered as a normal method. We can call that method by using object name. That is the answer. Right? Make a statement. Now, if the constructor is declared with return type, if the constructor is declared with return type, then it is considered as normal method. Considered as normal method. If the constructor is declared with return type, then it is considered as a normal method, and we can call using object name. You can call it. We can call with object name. All have understood that question? Right. That's one entire question only. Right. In the real time, nowhere we use constructors with return type. Nowhere we use it. Because against the rule of method, coding rule. Anyway, starting letter capital cannot be there. Now, normally for interview, they'll ask that question, read it for interview and go. Okay. Right. See there. So finally, these are the questions related for you. Right. So finally, the class construction is going to be ended. by today, the class can hold variables. Yes or no? Class can hold methods. Class can hold blocks. Class can hold constructors. Variables two types: primitive, non-primitive. Among primitive, some are static, some are non-static. Among methods, again two types: static, non-static. Blocks also two types: static, non-static. What about constructor statics? Are you not introduced? One interview question is there. Define static constructor in Java. Make it last FAQ question. Define static constructor in Java. Static constructor in Java. What is the answer now? Sir, I came with good background school, sir. The constructor which is declared with the static keyword is known as a static constructor. Answer is there is no concept of static constructor. That is the answer. What is the answer now? There is no concept of static constructor. Remember this for interview. Right? Variables two types: static, non-static. Method two types: static, non-static. Blocks two types: static, non-static. Constructor one type: statica, non-statica. Non-static. Static constructor not there. They'll ask very silently, define static constructor. They'll ask. Immediately the student will answer that. Why question will be there now for you? Right. They'll reverse that words and they'll say the answers are not now, generally. So again, they'll reverse the words and say it. So there is no concept of static constructor. Make a statement. There is no concept of static constructor in Java. There is no concept of static constructor in Java. If we say correct answer, they'll ask why. That's a headache question for us. If we say wrong answer, headache cannot there. If we say correct answer, why, how, where, they'll ask it. Right. Look here. Now, constructor means attached with new keyword. Yes or no? Constructor theory itself attached with new keyword, executed while object creation. That is a rule. If we take static constructor, I must execute while class loading. Static means class level, object level, class level. Static variable, class level. Static method, class level. Static block, class level. Your other said if I give a static constructor, it must be a class level. Against the rule of constructor. Understood this point or now? The answer is there is no concept of static constructor in Java. I am writing in Java only because one language using static constructor you are not using. One language is using static constructor, we are not using. So there is no concept of static constructor in Java because, make a statement. Because constructor means executed while object creation process. There is no concept of static constructor in Java because constructor means executed while object creation process and constructor cannot be class level, cannot be at class level. It generates compilation error. Grammar not available for us. So when we came into market and Java, .NET given a fight to us actually. Parallel domain comparisons. In .NET, static constructor is there, for us not there. Nowadays, who is giving the fight now? Python is giving a fight or not now? Right. Fight is going now. Fighting not there. Right. So parallel domains will be competing in the market or not now? So previously, many people competed. They dropped, we are going only. Understood this point now? They had static constructor, we don't have static constructor. If we write static constructor, what happens? See there. First remove this. First it is a normal method here. It is learning like a constructor first. It's a constructor. Now I'll declare this constructor with a static keyword. I am declaring with a static keyword. Whenever I declare with static keyword, modifier static not allowed here. Compilation error. So grammar not available to you. Static constructor is not available. But question is define static constructor. They will not ask available or not available. They'll ask define static constructor in Java. They'll ask it. Then the answer is sorry. There is no concept of static constructor in Java. The reason we cannot have a constructor in the class level. That's the point. Now, sir, what is the advantage of constructor? Why other brought this constructor? Somebody asked that question already. So already method is there, no? We can load with methods and we can work with methods. Why you are bringing one constructor here? So what is the advantage of constructors? Make it FAQ. Why your other brought a constructor? What is the advantage of constructors in Java? What is the advantage of constructors in Java? What is the advantage of constructors in Java? Constructors are used to initialize instance variables. Constructors are used to initialize instance variables while object creation process. Constructors are used to initialize instance variables while object creation process, and which saves the execution time, and generate high performance of an application. Constructors are used to initialize instance variables while object creation process, and which saves the execution time and generate high performance of an application. It's a concept. Right. This one I'll explain with the program to you anyway. Right? Why that constructors came into market means to load the data to the object while object creation, so that some execution time will be saved to you. Got it right? Now, finally, variables, methods, blocks, constructors. I'll make a revision for 5 minutes. See there, totally listen to me. Overall, close the books and listen. 5 minutes. Because tomorrow, Friday, my target reached. So I planned and came. My target I reached. Because tomorrow, how to load the data to object. There are 3 methods available. I'm going to introduce that 3 methods to you. And Saturday, based on that, assignments will be there. That's the target I reached. Okay, right. See there. Data types in Java are categorized into two types. I'm repeating total in 5 minutes. Okay, right. Data types in Java are categorized into two types. Primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Single valued data format is known as primitive data type. Group valued data formats, we call it as non-primitive data type. In primitive, we highlight integer types, float types, character type, Boolean type. Still clarity not there with you, you have to wait it. Still clarity not there. Some more programs are waiting to you. You must wait it. We are busy with object flower. We are gone forward. Okay, right. Non-primitive data types are categorized into four types. What are they? Class, interface, array, and enum. Today, class can hold variable, method, block, constructor. That is our target. So because I am busy in filling the class. So today, if you see that, what Venkatesh sir completed in 7:30 batch means, you must say, sir constructed one class and added variable, method, block, and constructor. Variables are how many types now? Based on data type, variables are two types. Primitive data type variable and non-primitive data type variable. Sir, how to identify primitive data type variable? The variable declared with byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. These 8 types are there. That is primitive. Primitive data type variable will hold value, object reference, value. Understood this point now? So non-primitive data type variable. Sir, how can I identify non-primitive data type variable? Non-primitive data type variables we can identify which are declared with the class, interface, array, enum. Up to now, no array, no enum, no interface. Only classes coming or not now. The variables which are declared with the classes, you can call it as non-primitive data type variable. Non-primitive data type variable will hold value, object reference, object reference. Clear everyone? Based on static keyword, variables are categorized into two types. Static variables, non-static variables. The variable declared with the static keyword, we call it as static variable. As a code writer, I'm imagining the memory of static variable in the class, object in the class. Finish now? Right. Non-static variable declared. Non-static variables are categorized into two types. What are they? Instance variable and local variable. Instance variable means outside the method, inside the method, outside the method. Local variable means inside, outside, inside. Instance variable memory will get the instance variables will get the memory within the object. Local variable will get the memory within the method frame. Clear? Right? The variable can be primitive, non-primitive, secondary. Some more practice is there we are going to do. Okay, right? Finally, methods. Methods are the actions. According to Java, methods are categorized into how many types now? Two types. What are they? Static methods and non-static methods. Methods which are declared with a static keyword are known as static methods. Static methods will get the memory within the class, object within the class. When it is available in the class, access with the class name. Clear? What is the coding rule now? Static methods can access static variable directly. It cannot access instance variables. Everybody clear with this rule now? Right. The methods which are declared without a static keyword are known as a static method or non-static method. Non-static method. What is the other name for non-static method now? Instance method. This instance method will get the memory within the object, access with the object name. Clear, right? So what is the coding rule now? Instance method can access two variables. Variable from the class, variable from the object. So it can access static variable and instance variable. Clear, right? These methods may be from library, may be from user defined. Still that clarity will come, you have to wait it. And the methods can be with parameter, return type. 3 programs are recorded in your book with parameter and return type. Sir, how to identify, sir, means a method declared with void. We are calling it as return type or non-return type. Non-return type. A method declared without void. We are calling it as return type or non-return type. Return type. Very good. What is the meaning of parameters now? Parameters are the variables which are used to transfer the data from one method to another method. All of you observe this point now. Still practice is needed. Lot more practice is there. I'll give it. Got it right? After completing variable and method, one idea came. I should conclude the class because I moved the course to the blocks recently. So block. The set of statements declared within the flower brackets, we call it as what now? Block. Executed automatically without calling. So blocks are categorized into how many types now? 2 types. Static block, non-static block. Static block is executed only once when the class is used for the first time. Instant block is executed while object creation executes for all the multiple object creation process. Clear? Now constructors. Constructor is a method of blocker. Method. Constructor is method having the same name of the class and execute object creation because constructor call is available in the object creation syntax attached with new keyword. While declaring constructors, don't use return type. If you use return type, it is considered as a normal method. Information, no. So while declaring constructors, don't use return type because constructors will have class return type because class name is available there. Based on parameter, constructors are categorized into how many types now? 2 types. 0 parameter constructor and parameterized constructor. You got the clarity? No. If you declare one class without any constructors, then the compiler at compilation stage will add one constructor without parameter known as what now? Default constructor. All of it clear? Read it and come today. What is it tomorrow's class now? You stopped one object creation one day. Today, I am going to create one object by tomorrow. Object is there. How to load the data to object? Using object reference variable, using setter methods, using constructor. Tomorrow, 3 methods I am going to introduce. After that, I am entering the course into IDE Eclipse by Saturday. That's the target. Right. Take a break. Read the notes and come. Thank you very much for today.